going to do things a little bit different here and look at the box. First you have the Wolverine logo on the front, Marvel Legends series on the front. Then you have Wolverine on the side of the box, 50 years. You got the comic book cover on the front, details on the back. And on the other side, you have the Joe Fix-It with the 50-year logo. 4 Plus Hasbro logo. Warning, small parts, not meant for children. Alright, now that we got them out of the box, let's look at the accessories. For Joe Fix-It, he comes with this open kind of clenching hand. He comes with a pistol hand. He also comes with this alternate screaming head. For Patchy, or Wolverine that I'm going to refer to him as for the rest of the video, he's got a smug kind of half grin head. He's got 2 closed fists with no claws. Next, let's start with the articulation on Wolverine. He's got his arms come up above, a little bit above 90 degrees. You come in all the way about right there. Wrist articulation all the way around. Comes down about that much. The suit sleeve kind of stops it a little bit. Goes back about that much. Leg comes up a little bit right there. The suit jacket is a little bit of moldable plastic, but still it gives it resistance, so it can't go up any higher. Comes out that much. Knee joint goes all the way in. Kick its own butt. Foot goes up about that much. Joint goes back about that much. Next, let's get into Joe Fix-It's articulate. Oh, almost forgot. Head looks up about that much. Looks down about that much. Ab crunch. There's one in there. It just suit kind of stops it from moving altogether. You can go back just about that much. Thigh swivel. Go all the way around. Head all the way around. Alright, let's get into Joe Fix-It. Now, I had my complaints. I think Joe Fix-It is one of my most favorite characters. Even though they made him, he looks so good, the figure is horrible. Like the articulation and everything is really horrible, and that's with all the Joe Fix-Its. As you can see, they basically reused almost exactly everything from this Joe Fix-It. Same legs that fall off every time you try to bend them. Same arms, same jacket, just different paint. Same exact shoes. Same shirt, but instead of a tie, they sculpted a bow tie on him. And different heads. Same exact hands. The only difference with the accessories is he didn't come with a Tommy gun. He did. But I'm not going to go through his articulation just because it's fairly basic. This comes up and out. And I wonder, let me see. Yep. Just like every Joe Fix-It we have had, his legs fall off. And man, that makes me upset because he's truly one of my favorite figures. I mean, one of my favorite characters, and just to know that they won't re-sculpt a body where he can have attaching limbs stay on through the posing process, it just, man, it makes me upset. But he looks down. Oh, well, apparently his legs aren't the only thing that pop off that easy. Let's get back on there. Looks down about that much. Looks up about that much. His arm, just like that. Not much articulation going on with Joe Fixit. Let's take a look at the figures. Ever since I saw the front of this comic book, I've been in love because, as I said earlier, one of my favorite characters is Joe Fixit. And one of my second or maybe third favorite characters ever is Wolverine. So when I saw that they made this Joe Fixit, I knew they would have to make a 2-pack with Patchy and Joe Fixit. He is such a good looking figure. I really like the way they do the articulation with the legs. It kind of reminds me of the same legs as Tombstone, or what was that other figure? The Rose. I think they could have used some of that on him. I love the white suit. It feels nice. Moldable plastic a little bit, gives you a little bit more articulation. The head sculpt I think is really good, especially the different horrible head sculpts they've got with different Wolverine figures. These head sculpts are so good. If they didn't have the patch on it, I would love to put these on my other Wolverines. I think they really nailed it with these on this time. My claws came straighter than my other Wolverines I've had. When you get them in hand, you never really think about, well, I don't really, how short Wolverine is, and he really is compared to Joe Fixit. Very short. Well, let's get into Joe Fixit. Joe Fixit's looking good. Got the two-tone blue to black on the top of the head for the hair. Beautiful soft material for the suit, white suit, bow tie. He's got the buttons, the legs with the details on the shoes. Not really that many details on the pants or that much. Seam lines on the hands, just like the other Joe Fixits. Overall, great looking figure. Wanted one of these figures for so long. So glad they finally made it. Definitely been on my wish list for a while. Overall, I think they made Wolverine the best they could with the suit and everything. I think he's definitely a great figure, and just to think, how do you get the most articulation out of a figure in a suit, which is a suit's known for not having that much mobility? But I think they did a really good job on Wolverine, or Patch, whatever you want to call him. I really like the look of this figure, and I'm really excited to have it, and I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10, because I think they did the best they possibly could. Now, Joe Fixit. Man, I can't stress how much I really, really like this figure, and I mean, not the figure, but this character. I really, really like this character. But just the articulation is so bad, it's ridiculous. There's so much more they could do with the Joe Fix-It. They could put so much better articulation and everything. It really makes me upset that they had to do it they had to do this to a character I like so much. But just because I like him, and this is my channel so I can be biased, if I didn't like this character and I got this figure, I would give him a 1 out of 10 automatically, just because how bad. You can't even pose it in basic poses. It's just, he's just standing there the entire time. The way he looks good standing there, but that's all it's going for him. But this is my channel, and I like this character. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.